Here's a quick lesson on meal prep. I have some turmeric chicken here. This is exactly 5 pounds that I have put salt and turmeric all over. And I'm about to grill this up. And then what I'm going to do is right after this, I'm just going to separate it into 5 1-pound different portion sizes. So it's just easy to pack and prep. Here it is, almost complete. As you can see from when we started, it has shrunk tremendously. This is why you always want to measure your portions raw and then separate them equivalently or weigh them afterwards and split them up after you cook it. Alright, so the chicken is done. This was 5 pounds originally whenever we put it on the grill, 5 pounds exactly, and I want to show you why this is so important that you actually measure your proteins before you eat it. Make sure you're getting the right amounts, because check this out. After cooking, 3 pounds 10 ounces. It has lost almost almost 1.5 pounds of its weight just from cooking it. Okay, this is why a lot of people are off on their calories and macros. Remember, whenever you are eating, you always want to play it safe. Always play it safe. So always be like extremely accurate with everything, especially your proteins, because depending on where you shop and where you get your food from, your protein sources are going to have different macronutrients. They're going to have different calories, different fat, different protein, different everything. So you got to be super, super disciplined, because if you're not, and then you're tracking this as the cooked version, what can happen is you could be eating hundreds of extra calories in protein, which will basically minimize or eliminate your calorie deficit to burn fat. So this is why you want to be extremely, extremely accurate whenever you are measuring your portions. Alright, so I have done some math to kind of configure what the serving size would be. So now there's 2 ways of doing this. 2, okay? Ladies, you're basically usually eating in 4-ounce portions for your protein sources. So we just figured out that this whole thing was 58 ounces after being cooked. Now, we started with 80 ounces, okay? It lost quite a bit of weight whenever we cooked it. So what we do is that 80 ounces basically means there was 4 ounce servings, okay, in this batch. So this is 58 ounces now, so we would just divide that by 20 to see how much each 4-ounce thing weighs after cooking. All right. Now I know I just did the math. It's 2.9. So if you're going to be eating a 4-ounce serving, you would basically just weigh out 2.9 ounces, the cooked version, and that's your 4-ounce version. All right. Now for me, what I like to do is I like to split it up in pound portions. So what I'll do is I actually split it up into little pound portions. So I already know that this 5 pounds will break up into 11.6 ounces cooked. So this is technically just shy of 11.6. It's always best to be slightly under than over. All right, so let's play it safe. Always play it safe. So this 11.6 is basically, it's a pound of chicken cooked. Okay, and then what I can do is I can actually just split this into 5 different portions, and this will last me like a day. I mean, I eat like a lot of stuff, usually this and like a whole another pound of something else each day. So this is the easy way of like preparing it. And really, to be honest, you could do this. We know that there's 5-pound portions here. We weighed it beforehand. You can literally do this by just splitting it into 5 equal spots. Like, you wouldn't even really need to weigh it, okay? You can just put it out, put another dish, put another dish, put another dish, put another dish, okay? 5 times, and then what you can do is just split it up evenly. You know, if you get like, say, 11.7 on one and then like 11.3 on the next one, it's no big deal, because over the period of a week, your calorie deficit is still going to be the same. Okay, so this is the easy way on how to get your calories in check and get your macros in check, and why it's so important that you weigh it beforehand, and then you also be very accurate on how you get it after. Okay, so there's your lesson for today. You are welcome.